Hello guys, I know it's been a long time, but between Christmas and New Year's Eve we all been busy. So happy New Year to everyone. Let's hope it's a good one. But there's always something bad happen, so we never can tell. But let's hope for a good one. And so today we're gonna make the biscuit boudoire, and it's delicious. And with it, in another video, we're gonna make a charlotte. Like a very traditional French patisserie. Okay, so let's start. Right, so I've cracked 10 eggs. I separated the yolks with the white. So the white are in my mixer, which I'm gonna whisk to a kind of meringue. The yolks in this bowl. Okay. Like that. So I have about 200 grams of yolks and 300 grams of egg white, which is 10 eggs, regular size. Okay, so for the yolks, I'm gonna put a teaspoon of honey, hard honey or liquid honey, or trimoline if you have trimoline. It's 210 grams of sugar, which I'm gonna just keep a bit to whisk my egg white with. So I'm putting the whisk here. Okay, I'm gonna whisk the yolks first. So let's whisk the yolks very well. I actually am gonna use my mixer, so it will be very nice and fluffy. So I'm gonna remove my egg white and do the transfer. Alright, so my yolks are in the mixer. Let's start it. So it will be nice and fluffy. It will take ages by hand. So why the honey? The honey is to give a bit of softness into the little sponge we're gonna make. Honey or trimoline works well. So once the yolks will be nice and fluffy, we're gonna put them back into this bowl. Clean the bowl very well, the whisk, the mixer, and whisk the egg white to make a meringue. And then we are about ready to do the folding with the flour. There you go. See? Nice and fluffy. Alright? So that's perfect. Let's put it into this bowl then. Let's clean it. So we need to be very careful when cleaning. When whisking egg white, the equipment has to be extremely clean. If there's a little bit of egg yolk or a bit of fat or something we don't see, it won't whisk as much, or it won't whisk well. Okay, so that's super clean. Let's put the egg white. So that's 300 grams. Now we're gonna start mixing it. As soon as it's going a bit like foamy, I'm gonna start to put the sugar slowly, little bit by little bit, until it's nice and firm. In the meantime, we're gonna weight up the flour. So the flour, we need like 250 grams. So it's here. I'm gonna sieve it. Okay, let's start to put the sugar now. Yeah. That's it. Nice and firm. Ooh, choo-choo. Doesn't fall, it's good. Right, okay. So we've got the fluffy egg yolk with sugar and honey or trimoline. The egg white. So I'm gonna start to put some egg white in my yolks. All of it actually. So you need quite a large bowl to do this mix. And gently I'm gonna mix it with the whisk and pouring the flour on the same time. Okay, just like that. Little bit by little bit. Need to be very gentle with the mixing. Not overdo it, otherwise the mix will go down and lose all its air. See, I'm turning the whisk. It's like a mousse. There we go. Now I'm gonna remove the excess inside my whisk. There. And finish with the marrows. Just to make sure I grabbed everything from the bowl. Everything is well mixed. Yeah, everything is well mixed. So see that biscuit boudoire mix is holding itself. Yeah, it's quite thick. You know, it's ready to pipe. A round one. Depends of your size. This is quite small actually, but you'll see it's gonna do the job. You can use tiny one, bigger one, depends. You can do then individual biscuit boudoire or all stuck to each other to do a charlotte. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna just stick my parchment paper onto my baking tray. Up. Stick. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's take some of this mix. Put it in the piping bag. Not too much into your piping bag so you have more control. Alright. So here I'm just gonna do next to each other like that. Same height. You can draw some line with a black marker on the other side of the parchment paper so you know you're regular. Just like that. Then we're gonna sprinkle some icing sugar on top. Just like that. So that's gonna create a little crust of caramelized. Beautiful. Yeah, you can go twice on it. The second time slightly thicker. Voilà. Jolly lovely. Ready to go in the oven. So oven 170 degree or 75 until it's cooked. So this oven I can put only one trays at a time because it's very hot at the top and it's very hot at the bottom. So right in the middle, hopefully it should be fine. So about 8 minutes, you'll see it's gonna start to puff and color and caramelized. And when it's like that, it's ready. There you go. A bit darker though. I forgot it. But I'm gonna cook those one now. Those individual and those. One at a time. So remove them from the tray as soon as cooked so it doesn't dry out. Okay? It's nice and soft. Beautiful. There you go, guys. All those little biscuit boudoir is delicious. So with it, I'm gonna make a charlotte on the next video. So it's gonna be great. So those big slice of biscuits of sponge can go all around the ring for to build the cake, or you can have little individual one like that with a glass of champagne. Let's be posh. The cushions of softness and all around is so crispy and caramelized. It's delicious. Voilà. Look at that. Oh, what is this? Perfect. Enjoy.